Hello and welcome to another episode of the F124 Driver Career Mode. Hope you guys are having a great day out there. If you're new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on a brand new video. We are going to be getting set to go green here in the Formula 1 2024 season. Well, actually, it's going to be Formula 2, but we've got Spain on the cards for today. We are still the points leader, as you can see, in the Formula 2 series. I believe this is race number 7. I cannot remember for the life of me, but our teammate Teo Porcher is in P2, so we're looking pretty good there as a team. Hauger is in 3rd. Vesti, Daruvala, Iwasa, Doohan, and Behrman are the top 8. And that is all it shows me here in this screen. So since we're in Formula 2, we don't really have a lot to do, but we'll go ahead and get into the race and or the sprint race, and we can see what we can do.
So today, the sprint race, no pit stops, just full-on pace. It's all about speed, daring, and sheer driving skill. What, I wonder, is in store for us today? It's back to the future for the F2 drivers today. We welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector. It will shorten lap times and reduce the length to 2.9 miles, 14 turns. This was the original setup of the track, but it hasn't been used since 2007. Welcome to the Formula 2 commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alex Brundle joins us as ever for this. Alex, it's a sprint race. How's the format change going to affect the mentality of the drivers?
Well, you've got the grid reversed, giving some drivers who wouldn't normally get it the opportunity to take a win or a podium home. They're going to be looking to snatch that opportunity if at all possible.
Alrighty, so here in the sprint race, we did end up qualifying on the pole, so we're going to be flipped to P10. For the sprint race, we'll take a look at the race strategy here, so it's going to be pretty straightforward, 13 laps on the hards. Yeah, there's nothing much more we got. Going to be cloudy the entire time, so we're going to get set to go green here. We're going to go ahead and do our formation lap here. Like I said, we were on pole, qualified on pole. God damn, if I could speak. Qualified on pole, and then we are flipped to the back, or for, fuck. So I'm just gonna forget it. Alright, so we are gridding up here after the formation lap. We're on the hards. The car is just not good on the hards. It feels like I'm driving hockey pucks around here. But we're going to try and warm up these tires. It did not work like I wanted it to do on the formation lap, but we are going to park the car. Perfect, purple right there. And we are going to wait for the rest of the grid to form up here. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. Coming to the 5 red lights are on, and away we go here in Spain for the sprint race. We did not get a good start. The car did not want to take off. We sat there and spun. But we got a huge line here on the inside. We're going to go to the outside. And we're just going to start passing these guys that decided to line up. Because we will have the inside advantage right here. We're going to get a little loose there. But we end up making 3 spots up on these guys. Just by going to the outside when everybody lined up. I don't know why they did that, but they did. And we're going to try and do it again here around, I believe that was Porcher, that we are fighting right now. Side by side with our teammate. Yes, we are. Oh my god, we went way off the track and somehow managed to save that one. I don't know how that worked, but we did. And we are now going to sit here in P7. I don't want to try and make any unnecessary risks. I don't want to try and wreck myself 1 lap into this race, but we're going to not dive bomb Porcher. I thought about it. I definitely thought about it, but we're going to just sit right here in line with Porcher. I don't want to take myself and my teammate out. That'd be really stupid. But now we're going to dive bomb him here. Cars are locking up there. I believe that was Crawford that locked up. But, man, oh man, we are side by side with our teammates still through these turns. Oh, my God. Come on. There we go, car. We got it. We got the run off there, and we're going to be up into P6 on our teammate. And now we got to try and chase down Novalak, which we are right behind him. DRS is going to be enabled next lap. Yeah, next time by. So we're going to sit here in Novalak's slipstream. And we're going to see if we can get him here down in the turn 1. But it looks like they are pulling away that 4-car breakaway. Oh my god, Crawford locked up again. right on his back wing there. Beautiful scenes. We're going to not do that. Oh my god. It's like hockey pucks, man. I just got so loose there. I don't know what to do there, but oh my god, I'm overdriving the corner. I saw something on my screen. Oh my god, teammate, why did you stick it in there?
That's what she said.
Jesus, we about wrecked it there. So we're trying to chase down Novalak here. Oh man, we do not have grip. The grip is not here with these tires yet. We're just struggling out here for grip. But somehow we have made it up into P6. Still just slotting in behind. We're going to drive right up to his back wing here. I think we touched him. There. But through this little whoop-de-doop area, that's the worst spot. That's where we're going to lose a lot of time because the tires just do not grip. For whatever reason, they do not grip through there. And we just lost it there again. Why? Why are the tires not gripping? We should have plenty of temperature in these tires. DRS enabled now. Oh, this is going to be a long race here. Trying to block there. That's Iwasa trying to look. Oh my god, Leclerc is locked up and driven off track, and that just completely ruined my run. I had an ability to get around Leclerc there, but he just parked it right in the driving line after he locked up. God damn. So we are going to have DRS on Leclerc here. We're not going to be able to pass. Oh, wait, maybe we are. We're just dive bombing it. I don't care. We slide right in front of him. I should not have made that pass, but somehow it worked. And now we've got Novalak in front of us once again, who we were trying to chase down before. Leclerc had his little mishap there down into 1, but we are now up into P5. We're going to have DRS here as well, I believe, down into 4th gear here to get that extra speed, and we are going to have DRS. We are in a one long train here. Fastest lap of the race there for us. But we just barely don't have the speed compared to these guys. I thought about, oh my god, Novalak. Oh, they're both locking up. Novalak and Crawford locked up there. Jeez, oh man, these guys are locking up everywhere. But that is going to help us out as long as they don't park it in the racing line each time. Ooh, we had a yellow there briefly. I don't know who did it, but somebody back there is screwing it up there. There is a yellow behind us, so somebody's going to DNF here. Teo Porsche, no! No, Teo is out of the session. That is going to destroy our points in this race. So now we've got to try and make up for Porsche. The problem is, we're losing our left side tires. We're only 5 laps into this. Oh my god, they locked it up again. We're only 5 laps into this race, and left sides are just gone. And we have been abusing the hell out of these tires, but it just, the left sides being worn are just completely causing us to have some handling problems. And we just cannot hold certain positions on this track. And we struggle. We're struggling, but in all honesty, if we can hang on to it, I would be happy with a P5. I would honestly be happy with a P5, but we are chasing down Novalak for our, oh my god. I didn't even get to turn in there. I was not on the throttle or anything. And it was just sideways. Jesus. It's like I'm driving on a dirt track. This is terrifying. Oh, Novalak goes to the inside. Why he left the outside open, I have no idea, but we went there. We didn't make it. We both got loose there, and somehow that counted for the pass, but I'll take it. And we're going to sling and right in there, and we're going to slide right by him, and we're going to make the pass and drive away now. Now we're going to be fighting for a podium position. We got to chase down Crawford here. Now that's going to be challenging because we will have DRS here, but he has been locking it up every once in a while, and they're starting to get a small gap there. Vesti and Crawford, they're in their own little DRS drafting train thingy, and they have driven away just a little bit, but we are catching Crawford through these little whoop-de-doops. If we can get it off the turn, that is where we're going to make up time. If we can just get off the turn better than these guys, we will be able to make the pass for P3. Look at this. We've got a run right here out of the final turn. trying to draft with him, but I'm not going to be able to make the pass. We're just not having the straightaway speed compared to him. He is sticking behind Bestie. I don't know what that was, but he was trying to go to the inside, and we're there. We are there. We're going to make the pass on Crawford, and we're going to take away P3. Got a little loose there off of turn number 1, but man, oh man, we're still getting loose. Now we got to chase down Bestie for P2, and we are right there pretty much. We got just under a half a second on him, so we are just barely in DRS range. Overdriving the corner there, no big deal. But we are going to try and hang on to it here. Should be able to get DRS up here. I don't think we're going to lose that much time. But we are sliding around here 7 laps into this race. We are just past halfway almost. Look at this run we get out of the final turn compared to these guys. And Bestie is not going to have DRS. We run another fastest lap. I forgot to shift. But we are going to get underneath Bestie here. Fittipaldi is the next guy we got to pass, and he is 3.5 seconds up. So we got to make sure we run clean laps, get Bestie out of our DRS zone, and oh man, we're not going to do it if we keep doing that. But if we get Bestie out of our DRS zone, we can catch Fittipaldi, I think. So Bestie is still going to have DRS here. He's going to be closing just a little bit, but we do still have the advantage here. Now, down the front straightaway, that is going to be a challenge to hold him off because he will have an ungodly amount of speed compared to us. So we just got to make sure that we can get him out of DRS range right here. This is where we're going to have to do it. And I don't think we did it. No, we did not. Which is fine, but we are still going to slowly increase that gap. So that is all that matters. As long as we slowly increase that gap, we will be fine. We just ran the fastest lap again. So even though these tires don't have any grip, we are making up time, which is crazy. Somebody's blowing up back there. There was a yellow down the front stretch. So I wonder who that's going to be. That's the second DNF of the race. Yeah, that's a silver car. That's somebody. Isaac Hadjar is the DNF. So Vesti has closed the gap on us, but we've also closed the gap on Fittipaldi. So we're still within 2 seconds of him, but Vesti, just because of that mistake, is going to be able to pass me right here. Oh, maybe not. Maybe he's not going to commit. He did not commit. That was kind of shocking that he didn't commit there. I'm going to just let him by so I can get DRS. Nope, never mind. We're going to have the inside advantage, but... Oh, come on. Get him, get him, get him. There we go. I want DRS, damn it. Hopefully this isn't a mistake, but I want DRS, damn it. Oh, I just hit him. No big deal. No big deal. Should be able to pass him again here, but we are faster than Vesti. That's the sad part. We are faster than him, and we have lost so much time to Fittipaldi with battling with Vesti right here, so I probably shouldn't have let him by if I wanted to have a shot at winning this race, but now I think that has disappeared. Unfortunate, but we just got to hang on to this P2 now at this point. We were under 2 seconds of Fittipaldi, but now we are over 2 seconds of Fittipaldi. So, oh man, this battle with Vesti should not have happened. And frankly, you know, I let it happen because I was not driving my best, and I'm still not driving my best. But, man, these tires are gone. I can blame the tires all I want, but these tires are actually gone now, so, man. It felt good for about 6 laps. Once the tires got up to temperature and started wearing a little bit. It was about 6 laps it felt good, and now they're back to where they were when we started. Just sliding all the hell over the place. White flag this time by. We just ran the fastest lap again. I don't know how we're doing this on worn tires. It does not feel like I'm making good laps. I mean, all of my laps have been sloppy as all hell. But somehow, the sloppier my laps get, the faster the time is. I don't know how that works, but apparently that's how it works. We about dipped into the 127s here on the long run, but we're still chasing down Fittipaldi here. We are gaining some time, but I don't think we're going to have enough time. If we had one more lap, we might have got him. Checkered flag is out, and we end up P2. We're on the podium. That's all that matters. But that was going to be very, very difficult to chase him down. Vesti ends up P3, so That is pretty solid racing there. We were the driver of the day, too. I believe we also had the fastest lap.
He's left them all behind. It's victory for Enzo Fittipaldi.
Well, the sprint win's not where the big points are handed out, but it sets them up well for tomorrow and gives a lot of confidence for the longer feature.
And there you have it, today's winners. Having raised some of the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance.
Alrighty, so taking a look at the finishing results for the sprint race, Enzo Fittipaldi ended up winning the race by 1.2 seconds. We were closing, man. If we had 1 or 2 more laps, I think we could have got him. Vesti ends up P3, so that's our podium. Novalak, Crawford, Leclerc, Iwasa, and Darubala end up scoring points in the sprint race. Everybody else doesn't score any points, so we'll go down through the rest of it here. And Teo Pourchaire was one of the DNFs, unfortunately. Poor teammate, man. So, I guess we're going to go into the... oh, we also ran the fastest lap, too. So, that helped us out there. We ended up with another bonus point, so we now have 11 points on the weekend already going into the feature race. So, taking a look at the ratings here, we have gained a lot of ratings on everything. Nothing leveled up, actually, but we were able to gain a lot of ground. We're at 72 overall still, so we'll jump into the feature race, and we'll see if we can repeat it from the pole.
Welcome to the Circuit de Catalunya. This circuit has seen some exciting racing over the last quarter century. The question is, which of the young drivers below will be the next to write a chapter of that illustrious history? It's back to the future for the F2 drivers today. We welcome the removal of the chicane in the final sector. It will shorten lap times and reduce the length to 2.9 miles, 14 turns. This was the original setup of the track, but it hasn't been used since 2007. Let's look at the grid order for today's race while the cars make their final preparations. Wang lines up on pole position, and it's Jan Darubala in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Correa, Pourchaire, Ayumu Iwasa, Novalak, Leclerc, Vesti, Crawford, Enzo Fittipaldi, Benavides, Cordial, Dennis Hauger, Jack Doohan, Miney, Hadjar, Vachon, Zane Maloney, Nissani, Boschon, Behrman, and Roman Stanek completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. It is the Formula 2 race. It is time to introduce you to Alex Brundle. I'm Alex Jakes, and we've got changeable weather out there today. That's making for some nervous team personnel down in the paddock, down in the pit lane.
There are going to be some quivering hands on the tyre guns, aren't there, when they tighten up what could easily be the wrong specification of tyre completely for the conditions. It's a gamble out there.
Alrighty, so we are obviously on the pole here. Taking a look at the race strategy here, we've got 8 laps on the softs, and then we've also got, well, actually, our personalized wants us to be 7 and 12 now. We're going to go with projected. So 8 and 11 here, it's going to be a 19-lap race. We're going to go out here in the formation lap, practice start, beautiful there. But the car felt really good on softs in qualifying. That was the last time we ran them. So, that I actually prefer running on the softs, obviously, because there's a lot more grip. But we are only running 10 laps on the hards, so I'm hoping that if we get enough speed and momentum here on the softs, then we can have a pretty decent lead and pretty much just do whatever we want on the hards. And if we slide around, we slide around. We lose time, you know, whatever. If we have a big enough gap, it's not going to matter. So we're going to finish up the formation lap and grid up, and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, gridding up here for the feature race. Beautiful scenes there. Got to wait for the rest of the field to grid up here, so shouldn't take too long. I see the last of them getting up there now, so hopefully the tires didn't cool down dramatically there in those 10-15 seconds. But coming to the green, 5 lights are on. And away we go here in the feature race for Formula 2. Red lighting the absolute hell out of it there in first and second. And we end up with the lead here. Nobody around us. That was a fantastic start, actually. And we are going to jump to the lead. Correa gets up into P2. And Iwasa gets up into P3. But we are sitting here in P1 looking like we're going to have a pretty good lead to start here. Oh, man, beautiful scenes. Beautiful scenes. I will take it. A little loose there. Sliding sideways, no big deal. Oh, man. There's a lot less grip than I thought there would be on these softs, but I was expecting a little bit more grip, I'm not going to lie. But it seems like it still feels pretty good early on in this lap, so maybe I was just overdriving it, but I mean, tires feel pretty solid so far. We're only a half a lap in, but we'll be able to tell here in the next couple laps. But we've got Correa right there, 4/10 behind us, and he is closing. He does have a little bit more speed than us, so it might not be as easy as I hoped for in the plans, but we're just hanging on here. If we can get a huge run off the final turn, we should be good to go, because as you saw in the sprint race, that is how we gained a lot of our time, is through here, right there, because we can pretty much drop down into 4th gear and run wide open around it, and that is what we do. So we extend our gap a little bit more. Early shift there down the straightaway, so that's going to completely ruin everything that I did coming off the final corner, but we are so far leading this race by about a second, so we'll hang on to it and we'll see what we can do. So DRS is enabled this lap, but it's not going to matter because Correa is outside of that second range already here 3 laps into this race, so that is great, but we have destroyed these tires already, which is not good. We got to make these last about 5 or 6 more laps, which is going to be difficult because those left sides are destroyed already. 32 on the left front, 26 on the left rear. Oh, we overdrove that. That's not going to help us save tires, but man, oh man, lost a lot of time there to Correa, and that's not going to be good because we're going to be coming up to this DRS zone, and he is going to be within range. But actually, he might not be. Yeah, he's going to be within range. Damn it. Well, hang on. Can't make up our mind whether or not we want to lose time or gain time. But he is not going to be in range this time, which is beautiful scenes. Those guys behind him, though, are going to be in range. So we need those. We need Daruvula and Iwasa to challenge him for second, because that will help us pull away. If they start racing each other, we will be able to pull away. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for here. Those guys are pretty close to each other to where it might not matter. So we're going to keep going here. Should be able to drive away off of this turn once again. And there we go. We gain about 0.3 of a second. So hopefully these guys start battling and we gain some more time. But so far, we're looking pretty good 4 laps into this race. Oh, we got a yellow back there. Somebody's blowing up. That's going to be our first DNF of the race, I believe. I'm curious to see. Jack Crawford. That's who it is. Jack Crawford is out of the race. So he was the one that won the damn thing. Yes. Wait, no, he wasn't. He was the one that was racing for position up there. He kept locking it up, but he was up there contending for the win on the sprint race. So, man, oh man, that is big time problems. But so far, we are still 1.5, 1.4 seconds ahead of Daruvula, who has now taken over second from Correa. So we got to make sure that we can hang on to this, keep him behind, and we should be able to keep going here. Our tires are looking pretty rough. Still got about 2 laps to go before we come down to pit. But I think we should be able to make it to then. Just got to make sure we don't ruin the tires any more than we are. There he is. He's just parked on the side of the track still. What the hell? And speaking of which, Daruvula has caught us. Daruvula is now within DRS range, which is not what we need. We have just been abusing the hell out of these tires, and now I'm sliding all over the place. It's like they hit a threshold of Oh, they're fine, they're fine, they're fine. Oh, next thing you know, oh, your tires are fucked. That was like sudden. It wasn't gradual at all. It was just suddenly my tires are fucked. Like, I was not doing that the last time by. Nor was I doing that in the first half of this lap. But now all of a sudden I'm doing it every fucking corner. It's like I'm driving goddamn on hards. And that has completely destroyed my race. We have now got people that are going to be plowing by us. I mean, we've got 4 or 5 cars within DRS range of us. And we're going to block all we fucking can, but this is not going to work. Oh my god, what is happening to this is bullshit. I can't believe the tires just fell off like that. I mean, it is a goddamn cliff. We are struggling here now trying to make it to lap 8. I don't think we're going to. I really don't. I think we might have to come down early. Try and undercut these people. Alright, so we're boxing this lap. These tires are almost 90% on the left front. It is not going to make it one more lap. There is no way in hell. We're going to have to come down this time by. Oh, shit. I thought that was pit road. Don't mind me. This is pit road. We are coming down for our hards 1 lap early. And we're going to try and undercut these guys. I know it's kind of a bad strategy to come down a lap early, but we need it. Look at that left front tire. Here's our stupid turn-in button. But yeah, look at that. We are at 84%. That was not going to make it all the way around. Because it went from 70 to 84 in 1 lap. I was not making it. But unfortunate, we are going to have to run an extra lap on these hards. So we're going to come out here in dead last on track, which is not good. I'm hoping we come back out in front of these guys. That's the hope. Oh my god, it spit me out right here. That just fucking threw me full throttle into turn 1. But, man, oh man. We're going to try and warm these hards up. Try not to abuse them on this first lap. Try and save them. And, we're gonna make it to the end on these tires. Oh, I did not like that. Iwasa was coming out as we were passing. That is not a good sign. So we have definitely lost a lot of time coming down early. We have lost some time. Although we did get about 2 seconds on Iwasa, which is a little less than what we were ahead of him before we pit. So maybe we didn't lose as much time as I thought we did. But we gotta see what this second half of the field looks like first. So we're coming down the front stretch here. We just ran the fastest lap on hards. We did end up passing Daruvula, but the question is, how far ahead are we? If it would get that damn pit thing off, that would be beautiful, because I want to know how far ahead we are. 2.1 seconds. Actually, we gained a lot of time doing that. That is incredible. 2.5 seconds we gained. Now, we do have to save our tires. That is still something we have to worry about, because we did pit a lap earlier than everybody, well, a lap or 2 earlier than everybody else. So, we do got to make sure that these tires can make it at that extra lap. So, we're going to sit here. We got to try and get our goal as well. That's a lap time of 1:29. That's pretty easy to do. But, we got to make sure we save these tires. Make sure we get them to the end. And if we do start losing time on these guys, hopefully we have enough of a barrier to do so. But we're going to keep going here, and we'll see what we can do. Oh, we got loose there. Oh, we are way off track. Oh my god. I had to chase that one way the hell out there. It just kept going and going and going, and I was trying not to slide the tires as much as I possibly could. We lost a lot of time doing that, but in all honesty, I don't think the tires got as destroyed as they could have. So, beautiful scenes there. We are 2.6 seconds ahead of Daruvula still. I think we still got enough of a barrier for these tires to wear a little bit faster, but I still want to try and save these as much as I possibly can. Sliding is not going to help. We just ran the fastest lap again. 1:27.73. We're flying around here. We have gained probably about 2 seconds on Daruvula since the last time we checked in, which is insane. We're just driving along. These tires are holding up very, very well so far. We're only 23% on the left front, and that is what tire we have been destroying the most the entire time. So I'd say that's a win here. That's pretty solid for what we've been driving, and we've been driving this hard. We have not been driving gingerly, really. So honestly, tire wear is looking pretty damn good. Porsche is now up into P2. So it's an ART 1 and 2, which is a great sight to see after his DNF in the sprint race. But we still don't have that second DNF in this race, so I'm hoping it's not him. I shouldn't have spoken into existence, but god damn it, I'm hoping it's not. I don't know how you expect me to use a lot of fuel, because I just naturally save around here. There's so much off-throttle time through some of these corners, it's not even funny. I don't know if I can get it down to 5.7. That is a lot of fucking fuel. We're already underneath 9, but these stupid... I completely forgot what turn I was in. But these little objectives are a pain in the ass sometimes. We are still 6.5 seconds ahead of Porsche, which is crazy to me that we're still gaining all this time. We're quick. Even with these... Oh, that's going to lose a lot of time there. I was going to say, even with these tires, we have not been sliding around a lot, but I thought it into existence and I started sliding, but regardless, we are still 6.4 seconds ahead. We're still running actually 128s, so I'd say that's pretty damn good pace for worn tires. But we're going to keep going here. We're on lap 17. Got just a handful, or a little less than 3 laps to go here. So we are just dominating these guys on this second half of this race. Oh my god. We just ran the fastest lap again. 127.51, 2 laps to go. We failed our objective too. Knew I wasn't going to be able to burn that much fuel. I mean, I would have had to basically wide open every corner, and obviously we're not going to do that. But, man, oh man. That was a lot of fuel to burn. We have just jumped the 7-second mark. Daruvula and Porsche have probably been battling this entire time, because now Daruvala's in P2. So that has really, really hindered their chances of catching me, I believe. Because I think if they were single file and not battling each other, I think those guys would have caught me by now. But we are just running flyers still, so I mean, it's hard to say if they would have. I would lean to say they'd be a lot closer, but I don't think they would have caught me. But regardless, we are still leading the race by a good margin. I think we have the feature in the bag as long as I don't screw anything up. Oh, we got really wide there. No big deal. We're going to come away with another feature win. Beautiful scenes, and I believe that's another max points weekend. Beautiful race, beautiful finish. We dominated the second half of that race. I believe we also got fastest lap again. So, another max points weekend, I believe. Yeah, driver of the day, too. Awesome.
Victory for ART then, after a quality performance.
Have you seen one quite as dominant as that, Jakesy? I'm not sure I have. They led every single lap of that one, lights to flag.
ART, the French team who have been racing since the 90s in various forms of motorsport, are once again back on the winner's podium today after a brilliant display of driving skill.
Alright, so taking a look at the feature race results, Johan Daruvula actually ended up being in P2. That was a tight battle there with him and Porsche, but he ended up driving away with it. Good thing our teammate ended up on the podium, because we are going to extend our points gap in the manufacturer standings. Going down through the rest of it here, we've got Iwasa, Leclerc, Correa, Novalak, Vesti, Fittipaldi, and Benavides scoring points here. Go down through the rest of it. We only had one DNF this time, which was Jack Crawford, so that is interesting scenes there. Take a look at the weekend results. So, yes, we did end up getting a max points weekend. All the guys that scored points, Daruvula, Porsche, Iwasa, Leclerc, Fittipaldi, Novalak, Vesti, Correa, and Crawford and Benavides ended up with a point as well. So there was 11 point scorers this weekend. Go over to the standings now. So we have extended our points gap to 46 over our teammate Teo Porcher. We're going to go down through the rest of it here. We have had a dominant season here in Formula 2. So beautiful scenes there. I believe, yeah, there's only 2 guys that have not scored points. It's Stanek and Cordial. So that's actually really cool that almost everybody has scored points. Over here in the Constructors standings, we are 148 points ahead of MP Motorsport. Really no changes here, but there is a tight battle here for 7th. Campos, Carlin, and Trident, all within 4 points of each other. And then the battle for last is High Tech and PHM. So a couple tight battles through here, but we're looking pretty good at the top of the standings, but we'll go back into the main menu and we'll wrap things up. Alrighty, so the next race we have on the schedule is Austria. That's going to be a good race for us. In past games, I've been pretty solid at Austria. It'll be a good thing to see. See if we can hang on to it, see if we can extend our points gap, win some more races, but that is going to be the next video. But guys, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like. It helps me out a ton. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on brand new videos. Guys, that's going to do it. Take care and have a great night.